Hi and welcome to the City of Wells in Somerset. I'm so happy to be here again. I was last here, I think about a year ago actually, for the Christmas market, and today there's no market on, but there's something very special on tonight, and I'll tell you all about that in a bit. There's Paul over there from West Country Wanderings. Let's go and have a little chat with him. Paul, hello, come and have a little chat with me.
You alright?
Yeah, you?
Yes.
Ah, it's not that long ago, it doesn't seem, since we last met in Wells, is it?
It wasn't. We met.
It must have been about a year ago.
Collab about this time
Yeah.
last year. They had the market.
That's right, the Christmas market, yeah.
Martin Pope here as well.
So Paul, what brings you here?
Well, I think the same thing that brings you here. Tonight we're going to a special concert, aren't we, at St Cuthbert's Church
We are.
in here in Wells, which is all done by BBC Radio Somerset.
Mm-hmm.
You went to the one last year.
I did,
in
it was
Thompson.
absolutely brilliant. It was the highlight of my Christmas. I'm so excited about tonight.
I'm looking forward to it as well. I caught clips of it on social media. I think, was it on iPlayer as well, wasn't it? Bits of it?
Yeah, it's on BBC Sounds.
That's
yeah.
it, on BBC Sounds, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, you could
Yeah,
hear
they
it.
play it out. I think they play it out before Christmas and on Christmas Day usually as well, I think, or round about then.
Yes. But I'm really looking forward to it. 'Cause there should be
You're in for a treat,
singing.
Paul. Definitely, really, really good.
Feel really lucky that we've both
Yeah.
got tickets to go.
So what are you
along
up to today while you're in Wales?
Well, I thought I would just do a casual amble and a wander around with my camera. So taking some photographs and just talking about what I see, really.
I forgot to say you're from West Country Wanderings. I don't think I said that. The channel West Country Wanderings. I may have done. My mind is wandering all over the place today. I will explain more later.
Another wander.
Anyway, nice to see you,
West
Paul.
Country Wanderings, yes. Nice to meet you here.
Thank
Louise.
you. Catch up later.
Thank you. Bye.
So there we go. Paul's told you what I'm excited about this evening and why I'm in Wales. So looking forward to this BBC Radio Somerset celebration. I am a huge fan of BBC Radio Somerset, and one thing that really stood out to me last Christmas, as well as the music and the readings, was just seeing the other listeners from BBC Radio Somerset and the team as well. It just really brings the community to real life, do you know what I mean? They're there every day on the radio, but actually seeing them in the flesh, it really brings it very much alive. Sorry, I'm waffling, but I love it. I've decided to stay overnight tonight, make a real day of it. I'm going to be in Wales for 24 hours, so I thought you'd like to join me, have a look around Wales. No plan yet really for today. I just want to show you where I'm going to stay a minute. So there's the cathedral, and just show you, just around here is the Swan Hotel. You can just see it the other side, the gates there. Let's go a bit closer. I'm going to be staying in the Swan Hotel, which is overlooking the Cathedral Green. Very, very much looking forward to that. I've just been to the coffee shop there and it was beautiful, so cosy with lovely views of the cathedral. I'll show you that here. So this is the view opposite the Swan Hotel. You can see this from the lounge in there. And look, there's a sign here. On this side stood a coffee shop and a bakery until the 20th of May 1864, when they were moved to create this magnificent view. I was thinking about going inside the cathedral, showing you inside, but it's £14 a ticket these days. The ticket lasts for a whole year, but that's kind of a bit outside of my budget today, especially with staying here tonight as well. So I'm going to leave that until another time. You can also buy a £20 ticket, and that includes visits to the Bishop's Palace. And I believe both tickets are valid for a year. Just next to the cathedral, we've got the Wells and Mendip Museum. Might have to go in there in a bit actually, because it's just started to rain. I need to keep dry somewhere. Oh, I love this clock. It's so unusual. Let me just tell you a little bit about it. This clock face has been restored in recent years. It's looking absolutely gorgeous. And the knights, they chime the bells every 15 minutes. And then the hour is struck from a bell tower. On the inside is an astronomical clock. I really want to go and show you that sometime. It's really fascinating. And there's knights on top of it doing some jousting as well. It's thought that this is currently the world's oldest working clock and the second oldest clock in England. The words nequid pereat, I think that's how you say it, are the Latin words for let nothing perish. So we're on the Mendip Way at the moment. I quite fancy doing a long distance walk, perhaps in the summer when the weather's better. So the Mendip Way goes from Frome to Weston-super-Mare. I love a nice walk. I think that one will take a few days though, so I'll have to look into booking some accommodation and things along the way, but it's definitely one to consider. Let's go and have a look at Vickers Close. This street, it's a residential street. It's absolutely lovely. Can you hear some classical music? Don't know if the mic is picking it up. I think there's a free concert going on in the school. Vickers Close is a medieval street that's sung through the centuries. It was built over 650 years ago to house the Vickers Chorale of Wells Cathedral, and it continues to be inhabited by their successors today. It's unique physically connected to Wells Cathedral and the oldest intact medieval street in Europe, dating back to 1348, that's still used for its original purpose. Look at this tiny doorway. I'm not a giant, I'm not really tall. It's just a very, very small door. I'm just sheltering from the rain in here. My microphone doesn't like the rain, it stops functioning. So yeah, I'm gonna have to find somewhere else in the dry to do the next bit of the video. We'll go for a little wander and I'll come back to you in a minute. It's raining quite heavily now, so I've just come over to the Loft coffee shop at Wells Cathedral. Lovely views there of the cathedral as I eat my lunch. There's a really extensive menu actually. I've gone for the cauliflower and broccoli soup, homemade, and a lovely homemade cheese scone and some crisps. Going to be having a proper meal later. Going to be meeting up with Paul again later. We're going to have a meal out before the Christmas celebration tonight. Just filming this bit so you can see the coffee shop behind me there. It's really popular actually, especially at the moment with it being wet outside. Very, very nice, very cosy in here. I think this is the Wells Cathedral Cat, quite a famous cat here at the cathedral. And he's asking to be let in. So cute. And now he's on meet and greet duties with the public who are looking around the cathedral. Just sheltering from the rain again now in Penniless Porch. It was built in 1450 by the Bishop Bickington. Not sure is that right. A benefactor to this city. And here beggars used to ask for alms. I'm not sure if that sounded like I said elms, as in the tree. What I meant to say was alms. Getting my words mixed up today. Quite nervous about tomorrow. I'll tell you about that in a minute. So yeah, not the brightest of days to be in Wells, but it's still really lovely to be here. Going to make my way to the hotel now, and I'll catch up with you there. Probably chat to you in the room actually, show you a little bit around the hotel and have a chat about why I'm a little bit nervous about tomorrow. So it's still a bit early to check into the hotel. I've got about 20 minutes until I can check in. So what I'm going to do is just go for a little wander around Wells, and I'll take you with me. We'll have a look around, see what we see. It may be raining, but it's still very, very pretty here. And later on, I'll show you the Christmas lights. It looks like they're going to be looking absolutely gorgeous. We'll do that a little bit later when it gets dark. Just across the road from me here, and just around the corner from my hotel, got Flapjackery, and many of you will know who watch the channel regularly that I absolutely love Flapjackery. It's a local Southwest flapjack company. So we're going to play some Christmassy music, and let's just take a little look around the city while I wait to check into the hotel. Tucked in behind the Bishop's Palace are some springs, and they're believed to be the reason for the settlement of Wells starting. The water was channeled through the city originally to supply fresh water to the people, and it still runs down the high street. While I've been filming, I have slipped into this a couple of times. I think my trainers might not have the best grip. here is St Cuthbert's. This is where the BBC Radio Somerset celebration will be taking place this evening. I won't be able to show you later because it'll be dark, so it's great that we can see it now. Looks like the clock is a bit wrong here. I thought I've gone back in time. It's saying that it's 5 to 10. It's actually about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so don't rely on that clock. If you're also in the area and would like to come to a service here at St Cuthbert's, here's what's going on over Christmas 2024. Well, check-in is opened at the hotel now, so I'm going to take a wander back there. I hope you've enjoyed this little look around Wells. There's so much more to show you. I know I've not been anywhere near the Bishop's Palace yet. I'm going to have a look for the swans and things like that, so I'll do that probably tomorrow in the daylight again. I'm going to go back to the hotel, check in, and I'll show you the room. I'll show you a little bit around the hotel because it looks like it's going to be really nice. And then we'll come out and explore the Christmas lights. So anyway, I'll see you back in the hotel in a few minutes' time. So I'm in room 63, which is just on the end here, the corridor. Got a key card. So coming through the door, straight away we've got the bathroom. Haven't been in here yet actually. Looks very nice. Oh wow, nice big shower there as well. Oh my goodness, it looks like a power shower one. I'll enjoy that in a minute. So then we come through into the room. Looks like we've got a wardrobe here. Yep, wardrobe, iron, looks like a safe as well, which is good. Ironing board. So a nice flat screen TV. Very, very nice. Looks very comfortable. I'm looking forward to going out, but if I wasn't going out tonight, I think I would be quite comfortable here. Looks very nice. So I've already been in here a little bit. So I've opened up the envelope that I was given at reception. And that was a nice welcome letter. And a map of Wales as well, which is very good. And then a charge card for the room. Let me show you out of the window. Nice drinks making area here. Got a coffee machine. Yay, I love a coffee machine in a bedroom. It's got the pods for it as well, I believe. And then we've got branded mugs and biscuits. Nice oat crunch and chocolate chip ones. Very nice. And then coming across here, we've got things on the table. Nice handwritten message saying welcome to the hotel. Enjoy your stay with us. And Rudolph's favourite flapjacks from Flapjackery. No, they didn't leave those for me. I bought them. I was very tempted when I went in there and I bought myself a Christmas treat of Christmas flapjacks. I believe this flavour is like mince pies in there. So looking forward to opening those up later. Nice big mirror. Hi. Going to take my coat off now. I just realised I've still got my coat on. Going to take my coat off and pack for the night, and then we'll have a little chat over a coffee about why I'm a little bit nervous about tomorrow. I promised you I would do that, so that's what we'll do next. This is the Swan Hotel, but I guess they couldn't find a rubber swan, so we got a rubber duck. There's no bath to float in, there's just a shower, but I love the gesture. This has to be the loudest kettle I ever heard. I'm worried it's going to explode. I've cracked open the flapjacks. Now, which one to choose? Am I going to eat the biscuits that were in the room, or am I going to have a little bit of one of these? Look at that gorgeous Rudolph flapjack. I think there's a caramel topping on it. Look at mince pie flavour, and a raspberry and white chocolate one. Oh goodness. Gonna crack open the mince pie one, but just look to give you an idea of how big they are. Look, there's my hand. There's the flapjack. It's massive. It's like a whole slab of flapjack. So I won't eat it all now, but I'll let you know what the mince pie one's like. Just lounging here on the bed, and oh my goodness, this mince pie flapjack, it's awesome. It's given me a good idea for doing flapjacks of my own and putting mincemeat in them. It is really, really good, a really good combination. So I promised to tell you why I'm a little bit nervous about tomorrow. So here goes. Tomorrow I'm going to be on BBC Radio Somerset. I've been invited to take part in Clash of the County, the professionals. And I didn't ever consider myself to be a professional at anything, but I've been invited on as a professional vlogger. Each week a different profession is chosen to take part in a general knowledge quiz from Monday to Friday. And this week they've chosen bloggers and vloggers and podcasters. So there we go, I've been invited. And I'm really, really looking forward to it, if a little bit nervous. The first sort of 10 minutes probably, I'll be chatting about South West Sunday's YouTube channel, which this is that you're watching. And then after that, I'll be taking part in a general knowledge quiz. Now, when I listen to this quiz at home, I tend to get about 5 questions right. There's 10 questions, but you could earn up to about 13 or 14, maybe even 15 points sometimes, depending on how many correct answers you can give to one of the questions. So I tend to get about 5 most days. But I think under pressure tomorrow, because I'm a bit nervous of phones anyway, I think I'm not going to do that well. But we'll see. We'll give it a go. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be really good fun, and it's the taking part that counts. I'm going out for dinner in a bit, 5 o'clock. So I need to put this flapjack away before I demolish the whole lot. I'm going to get ready now and hopefully show you the Christmas lights a little bit before I head out to dinner. If not, I'll show you the Christmas lights after dinner and after the Christmas celebration. We'll see how it goes. Had a nice shower. The water is a little bit cooler than I would prefer. I prefer it a bit warmer, but I've had that experience in other hotels as well. But I can't find a hairdryer, so I've been looking all around the room and I can't find a hairdryer. So I thought I'll scan the information about the hotel to see what it says about hairdryers, and I scanned it and it'd come up with a hotel in Dorchester. So I'll have to ask for a hairdryer when I go down to reception later. Hopefully I can grab some time before going to the church for the concert tonight. The hair doesn't look too bad for being wet, I suppose. Another thing in the room as well, I've not found a long mirror either, so I have to stand way back from the dressing table mirror to have a look what I look like, really. Bit vain, but anyway, it could do with a long mirror in here. Back at the hotel now, after going to the BBC Radio Somerset celebration, I just had the best time. It was so amazing. It was such a brilliant event. If you ever get the chance to go to a BBC Radio Somerset Christmas celebration, go. It's fantastic. It was a really uplifting performances, and also chatting to some of the team afterwards. Well, I'm just on such a high. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Yes, so Paul was there as well. He's driving back to Gloucestershire now, but I get the luxury of staying in the hotel for the night, which is very, very nice. Looking forward to that. I'm not going to go to bed yet though. I'm going to grab a quick drink and I'm going to go out. I say a drink of water. My mouth is very dry from all the singing and all the talking. Going to get a little drink of water and then go out and film the Christmas lights in Wales. They're looking absolutely beautiful, so I just want to show you that. So let's catch up. I think I left you yesterday in the hotel room in the evening. I told you I was going to go and film some Christmas lights. So that's what I did. I went for a little walk in Wales, had a look at some Christmas lights in the city. And then at the end of my walk, I almost stumbled over something up near the cathedral. Couldn't quite work out what it was. It's just like a black shadow. And then I realised it's Basil, the Cathedral Cat, the celebrity cat, the one we saw earlier in the video, trying to get into the cathedral and being let in. So that was lovely, and I had a really lovely time chatting to Basil, the Cathedral Cat. He got on my lap on the bench, and we had some lovely times in the porch, the penniless porch, and on the bench as well. He was so purry. He was lovely. It was just the perfect end to a perfect evening. So I'm just leaving the Swan Hotel now. Been sat in the lounge with this wonderful view of the cathedral, Absolutely gorgeous view. I've been doing my radio bit. Remember yesterday I was saying about going on the radio this morning, so I did that. I was a little bit nervous, but it went so well. I scored 5 points. I would have been happy with anything, but 5 I was really happy with. That's what I tend to get when I'm playing along in the car when I'm travelling to work, so quite happy with that. So, oh God, I'm hungry now. I'm going to go and find some food, and then it's going to get windy and rainy later, very windy and very rainy. So I'm going to go and grab myself some food, as I said, and then I think we'll go up to the Bishop's Palace and have a look up there. So I'll catch you in a bit. I just had the funniest experience there with the pigeons, oh my goodness. These pigeons came up to me and they grabbed my pasty from my hand. It was piping hot. And a flock of them just descended at my feet, and oh my goodness. I had to leave there and come out to the Bishop's Palace gardens. So I got here with what tiny bit of pasty remained. And I got another flock of pigeons, like the ones you just saw go past there now. They all descended on me again and they took my last little bit of pasty. Oh my goodness, they are cheekier than seagulls. So yeah, often my videos aren't so comical as this. This is turning out to be quite a funny one. The Bishop's Palace is encircled by substantial ramparts and a moat built in the 1340s, when defences of this kind were a symbol of status. The moat is now visited by moorhens, coots, kingfishers and mallard ducks. Otters, mink and water voles have occasionally been seen here as well. Once a year in August, the wildlife has to make a way for the annual raft race around the moat. Definitely the calm before the storm. I'm quite pleased actually, because something's gone wrong with my plug-in microphone. There's no power, even though I charged it up. So yeah, I'm just using the microphone on my phone, which can pick up a lot of wind noise, so I'm quite happy there's no wind yet, but there is a storm coming. This is lovely. I've never walked around this side of the moat before, I don't think. Nice to see the swan sculpture as well. I saw one yesterday when I was walking around the city. I think there must be a trail of them around. I realise this isn't really a very informative video about Wells. I'll do another video in the future telling you more about the places I'm seeing, but hopefully you're just enjoying this little day out. 24 hours in Wells with me. Beware of the dragon of Warminster Slate, who returns to Dinder, Dulcott and North Wootton every 50 years. Just been wandering around Wells and I've come across this beautiful little garden. It's really, really quiet here, really peaceful, with lovely views over the cathedral. I don't know Wells very well at all. I'm definitely going to come back here and do some more videos from here. It's so cheap to get here from Taunton. I've driven in the past, but these days I catch the bus. It's a lovely journey. It only costs £2 from Taunton each way. A lot cheaper than parking and a lot better for the environment as well. So yeah, I'm going to get the bus back a bit later on this afternoon. Oh, it's a beautiful day at the moment. It's hard to believe that there's going to be a storm coming in just a few hours time, and it's a named storm as well. It's going to be Storm Dara, I think. Beautiful view of the cathedral. I think this must be the music school or something. Over there I can hear a orchestra practice, I think it is, and I can hear jingle bells being practiced. Can you hear? I'm seeing swans everywhere. I see those umbrellas, the white umbrellas. I think they're probably for a pub garden or something. I thought they were like giant swan statues. See that bell there by the window? For centuries, swans have been trained to ring that bell when they're hungry and they want food. Just like a cat asking for food or a dog asking for food. The swans have been trained to ring this bell. I think that's such a cute thing to do. I'd love to get the picture of them doing it, but I don't know that that's going to happen today. I don't think they're going to perform for me. This is a really good idea. A book nook just in the Bishop's Palace or courtyard area. There's a lot of machinery outside, so that's what I'm talking to you from in here. Just climbed this staircase. I remember coming up here last year when I was here with Paul from West Country Wanderings. So just the other side of the moat here. Some lovely views. Oh, there's Ask Italian down there. Went there for a lovely meal last night and met up with Paul from West Country Wanderings, and we went there for food before going to the BBC Somerset Christmas celebration. Oh, I wonder if they're swimming over to the bell. What do you think? They're heading in that direction, aren't they? Oh, I wish I was down on the drawbridge now. I really hope that they ring the bell. Let's watch. Yes, I think they're going to do the bell. Look, they're going to the bell. And I'm going to miss them. I can't get around there that quickly, but yeah, they're going to jingle the bell. Hello, you're going to jingle the bell? Well, here's the swans and here's the bell. Let's see if they're going to jangle it. I don't know if they've done it yet when I was walking around. They don't appear to have been fed yet. So these are little cygnets. Must have been born this year. I wonder if they've learnt what to do yet. I'll keep watching for a bit. They're lifting their necks, which is not in the right place to hit the bell. Oh dear, the small child is just having a very similar experience to what I had just now with the pigeons. He's feeding the swans and the pigeons are just swooping in on him in a big flock. Oh goodness me, time is whizzing by in Wales. I'm going to have to finish this video soon. I think it's going to be quite a long one actually. I seem to have got a lot of footage over the last 24 hours. I'll definitely come back and do another video, a more substantial, meaty video about Wales and show you some of its history and stuff when I've researched that. But I hope you've enjoyed this little look around. I'm going to go for some lunch now. I think I can go to the cafe down here at Bishop's Palace. I'll sit there and I'll finish the video in the cafe if I can. That was really nice. Had a nice lunch there in the Bishop's Table. I think that's what it was called. And I had a nice bacon and egg bat, but I hadn't had breakfast this morning, just had bits of flapjack and stuff, so I really enjoyed that bacon and egg bat. So I'm going to end this video here. I couldn't really end it in now, it's a bit too noisy. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. It's a bit of a different one, very chatty one actually. I don't normally talk this much in videos. I hope you enjoyed it anyway, and we'll see what comes next week. I'm hoping for some good weather. It's just started raining again, and I think the storm is about to start, and I'm heading over towards the bus, so it's kind of good timing really for the rain to come now. Thanks for watching. See you soon in another video, hopefully next Sunday. Bye for now.